Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BSV TV. I'm your host Satoshi, and on this show we'll be defending the one and only, truly genuine Bitcoin. The Bitcoin that Satoshi Nakamoto designed in his white paper as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system for the world. Let's get the disclaimers out of the way. So all the statements that you hear on this show are opinion and must only ever be taken as opinion. They are never to be taken as any form of advice, family, financial, sexual or otherwise. And on that note, let's sit back, relax, have some fun and enjoy the show. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and set your own fee on Streamanity.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I wasn't asked why I'm convinced. Craig is Satoshi. I posted on Reddit. He signed in my presence using the private key from block number one, the very first mined Bitcoin block, on a computer that I'm convinced had not been tampered with, on software I'm convinced that had not been tampered with, a message of my choosing.
At InChain, we've just funded a number of universities doing, so far, a test up to 1 gigabyte because it validates what we've already done independently. We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks. We've tested 1 million transactions a second and transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes. Super complex scripts, basically ones that can run operating systems. That's basically all of global commerce times about 50. On top of that, we can have complex scripts. On top of that, we can scale each of those transactions 1,000 times, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
Is the market that effectively BSV is going for, is that global e-commerce, which is currently valued at $29 trillion?
No, that's too small.
Buy and sell Bitcoin instantly at bsvgravity.com. And you can now book and pay for your winter holiday at skibsv.com. Good afternoon, everybody. It looks like we are live at 5. I've literally just got back from a cracking walk this afternoon. Wasn't sure if I was going to make it on time. Just managed to get things set up. All my social media tablets are now working. We are off skis. Hope you've enjoyed your weekend so far. What a day it's been. It is the anniversary of Bitcoin Independence Day, where all the shitcoiners got shaken out of the tree. and now we've got this BCrasH, B-bitch, shit, crap. Crap coin split, whatever you want to call it. But we'll get into that in just a moment. Let's get on with these figures. This is the crypto forecast, the strength of the system, the health of the network. Here we go. Let's have a little lucky here. So we've got Bitcoin, 0.8% of the hash rate. BCrasH 1.4. I guess that's going to be split between, I don't know what chain that's on at the moment, if there is a chain. Coin 98%. Network nodes pretty much the same as they ever were since exactly 2 years ago to the day. Transactions, again, Bitcoin smashing it over 50%, 57.7, leaving less than 43% for the other shitcoins to squabble over. Block size, ooh, looks like Coin's winning that one. We'll just ignore that for the time being. BCrasH 3.9, Bitcoin almost like 40%. So block sizes, that means the data must be relatively small at the moment. So let's play spot the biggest block on BCrasH. So I wonder what this is showing. I'm assuming a few blocks will have been mined by now. Just going to expand the screen. So see if I can actually see this. So 6 minutes ago, 12 minutes ago, 43 minutes ago. Alright, okay, 1 hour ago. Rightio. Let's spot the biggest block. 73, 98. Is that it? Like 98 kilobytes. Good grief. 186. 186 kilobytes. 190, missed that one on the way down. All right, there we go. Core coin doesn't change. Let's see what we've got on Bitcoin. I mean, look at that. Still 2,600. So that's like a 2.6 megabyte block. Neither BCrasH nor Core coin has mined anything that big. And that's pathetic from Bitcoin. Oh no, Tau, 6 megabyte block. Yeah, oh, 9 megabyte block, Huobi. That's nice one, Huobi. Very nice of you. All right, let's have a rundown of these then. Hash rate by network. Yeah. Proof of work by network. Yeah, the other two chains will stop. BCrasH Bitcoin. BCrasH Bitcoin. Oh, cost per transaction. Again, this is probably to do with like core coin fluctuations more than actually Bitcoin. It's 2.5% more profitable to mine on Bitcoin than core coin, and it's 6.6% more profitable to mine on BCrasH. But we'll have a look at these chain splits in a minute, see what's going on there. I haven't seen it yet, so looking forward to that. Daily average Bitcoin block size by network. Oh, yeah. Bitcoin just below core coin there. Transactions by network, Bitcoin winning. Transactions per block, Bitcoin winning. Fees, Bitcoin smashing it. Fees, Satoshis, Bitcoin smashing it. Block reward ratio, yeah, that will come with time. Growth, that is definitely gaining. But these two shitcoins will just simply cease to exist one day. That's how it's going to happen. Global hash rate, 7 days. F2 pool, F2 pool, pool in, BTC.com, and pool. All the big boys at the top. Let's see what's happened over 24 hours. Huobi macking it over 24 hours. BTC.com just pipping pool in. Yeah, all right. So here we've got, this is core coin mining. So Huobi suddenly deciding to turn up the heat on this one. Yeah, all the usual ones we'd see on there. BCrasH. So this is interesting. I don't know which chain this is yet, or whether there is one chain. Is the BCrasH bitchin chain working? Is it over? Like, what's happened? We'll have a look in just a minute. But yeah, I mean, Vibe, all these shitcoiners on there. Like, what? Who knows? It's such a waste of time mining that crap. And here we go. This is Bitcoin. So, other pools, Hathor and Tal, all sort of like big players at the moment. Mempool, Norpool, Huobi, via BTC, Spider Pool, F2 Pool. Haven't seen pooling on there for a while. Don't know, that's a bit strange, but anyway, that'll do. Right, let's have a look at this hash war thingy-majiggy. Where's the link? Don't tell me it's over already. I was looking for it on my mobile. There was a switch to BCH. Let's have a look. Is anything going to happen here? Is it over already? Do I need to check it on my mobile app? Information on Bitcoin Cash Network upgrade is available on our homepage. All right, let's go there instead then. Here we go. Cash.coin.dance. It should be shitcoin cash. BCrasH. BCrasH.dance. Here we go. This is the one. Right, community driven BCrasH. BCrasH BitShitcoin. Statistics served. Right, so the Bitcoin Cash network upgrade. Yeah, the Bitcoin Cash network upgrade has now been upgraded. 22 blocks have been mined under the new consensus rules. Bitcoin Cash network has split. The bitchin chain is currently 20 blocks ahead. That's huge. Keep up with the latest discussion here. Page will refresh automatically as blocks are mined. Let's see what these shitcoiners are talking about, shall we? On Reddit. I mean, look. This is how stupid these guys are. They've actually called this RBTC, and they were like, "Yeah, we've called this RBTC." Yeah, it's BCrasH. You know, I mean, they can't even sort this out. They are such a bunch of schoolboys, honestly. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm so glad, they, you know, to be honest with you, I'm really glad they identified themselves as shitcoiners. Don't want anything to do with them. They're literally parasites, you know. Bitcoin ABC pending. And look at this. Look, so Amory Sachet that wanting to implement that mine attacks like on an ultra radical, anarcho freedom chain, like nobody can. This is what you get when you become a dictator. You get told to F off. But I mean, this is what they don't get. BCrasH is a centralized chain. This is why Bitcoin can only exist on a chain that is truly decentralized. But these chumps don't understand that in order to be decentralized, there are the 5 pillars that have to basically align. I'm just going to mention them here again. So it's accountability, chain of signatures, locked protocol, infinite scale, competition, and fixed supply. And this one is the protocol is not locked. They're like, oh yeah, we need governance. I mean, this is what's so stupid about all these governance tokens. They do not get the point of decentralization. They're like, oh, we need governance. Governance is centralization. Yeah, we need centralized power. Idiots. Like, honestly, idiots. Pardon my French. So we've got BCH Unlimited versus Bitcoin Cash Node. It's so funny. This is hilarious. Like Amory will be like, oh, I mean, are they going to let him into the community after he literally tried to single-handedly hijack it? Like literally, a communist dictator is what he wanted, and they're like, no, we don't want that. Surprisingly enough, how could you not have known this? I mean, this kind of result here was kind of obvious, really. I mean, but I spoke to somebody else this afternoon about this, but I just said, look, you're dealing with a bunch of idiots. So therefore, how can you can never predict what an idiot is going to do because they're idiots. They're completely irrational. But this is the outcome that I would have expected. But, who knows? This is hilarious. I wonder what Amory is doing now, sitting on his throne with like all of his what he thought were followers all like deserting him. Well, they would have deserted him ages ago. He's just going to sit there like looking at this going, oh, that's my chain, that's my project. Yeah, absolutely. If you haven't guessed it already, I have utter contempt for these complete and utter morons. And I do say that with utter disdain and distaste for what they have done, because Bitcoin is the most incredible creation, gift to human beings ever. And this lot tried to well, yeah, what goes around comes around. But there we go. So let's see who's got the it looks like these blocks are all the same. Yeah, they are. Okay, so maybe a BCH Unlimited and a BCHN the same. It looks like it. Yeah, those blocks are identical. So they're both. It looks like they're both mining on the same chain, like literally, like almost immediately. So, I guess that solved that then. Like there is nothing happening on Bitcoin ABC by the looks of it. If you ask me, I'd say this is over. Unless there's underhand tactics going on behind the scenes that we're not familiar with. But yeah, who knows? But this is Amory. You have been served. Look at this. Bitcoin Cash hack rate by network. Oh. Here we go. Bitcoin bitchin blocks. Oh, so BTC top massively mining that one. So right, yeah. So they're a shitcoin supporter, obviously. And Pool are on there, BTC.com are on there, via BTC3. These are the shitcoin supporters. So at least they've shown their hand now. Now we know who they are. Look at this. Bitcoin Cash, ABC. Blocks mined by mining pool. Doh. Oh my god, how can you be this wrong? Like, honestly, he is literally in a, like, this is Amory Sachet, like, he is literally in a world of his own. Absolutely mental. See, this goes to show you how his judgment could be just so far off. I mean, remember, he was the one that initiated the fork. that got fed up with Coolcoin saying, yeah, you know, we're not increasing the block size and blah, 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 blah. So he was just like, right, I'm going to fork it. But then he thought he made the mistake of thinking it was his project, right? It's my chain, it's my baby. No, mate, nobody owns Bitcoin. No one can control Bitcoin. You. Oh, dear, oh, dear, dear, oh, dear. But there we go. That's been funny. That's actually made my day. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Brilliant. Alright, let's see what's happening on. So I guess we're looking at bitching now. Or will I guess it won't even change really. There's no point. I mean, it's over before it never even started. It's over already. 2015. So is Bitcoin creator this unknown Australian genius? Oh. You know what? I don't think I've read this article before. Check it out. Let's see this. I wonder if is this. Oh my god! Is this the actual article that came out? How have I not seen this before? Good grief! Well, this is a new one. So, is Bitcoin's creator this unknown Australian genius? Probably not. Updated. Documents leaked to Wired suggest that Bitcoin's creator was Craig Wright, but they may be a hoax. Leaked. Documents leaked. I wonder what documents they were. So what's this like? Anonymity, liberty, cryptography, one Bitcoin. Oh, wow. Editor's note. So this is the 30th of April. Okay, in the days following the publication of this story, Wired published an update that identified inconsistencies in the evidence supporting the notion that Craig Wright is Satoshi Nakamoto. Wright later came forward to claim that he was indeed the creator of Bitcoin, but offered some evidence that appeared to be fraudulent. Appeared to be fraudulent? Well, is it or is it not? What do you mean appeared to be? This piece has been updated to clarify Wright's claims, and the headlines has been changed to make clear that Wired no longer believes Wright is likely to be the creator of Bitcoin. Scumbags! Guys, I've just realised I had my microphone on mute. Shit! I've been talking whenever I paused it. Never mind. Anyway, this was his business, trading machines that were just showing you where it went bust. They're just explaining it. I mean, look. See, this is his business closed up. You see, they got all these desktops here. You know, trading machines. You can see the logo on there. So I mean, what he's saying is like, you know, if he'd lost, well, like he just said there, if he'd lost fair and square, he would have nursed his wounds, learned from his mistake, and got back on his horse. But he was beaten because people are cheating, and you cannot get past that. You know, so yeah, there we go. Fascinating documentary. Sorry, my mic was off then. Yeah. Right, anyway, I've been going for like 55 minutes, and this has been quite a good day. Quite a funny one, seeing all those, seeing what's happened to BCH there and Amory Sachet. Egg on the face. But let's do this, people. Get your handles and paymails in the chat box. Let's do this. We'll just... Alright, we can wrap it up there. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm going to have to go back and listen to this and find out when I have my mic switched off. But yeah, anyway, fascinating watch. Highly recommend watching it. And the point I think I was making was the issue is centralization. It's centralized power. And now, I mean, when you're watching these traders trading here, you've got to remember in the future, everything is going to be Bitcoin. Literally everything. The money is going to be Bitcoin. The electrical services people are using is going to be Bitcoin, because at the moment the traders receive all of their data information, you know, from central servers, and those central servers are prone to attack. So literally, because Bitcoin operates on this small world network, as Craig said, we can have, you know, high frequency trading because the Bitcoin network is that fast. Everything will run on Bitcoin. Literally everything. So imagine this, like these Wall Street traders at the moment have no idea what's coming because they do not understand what Bitcoin is. Every stock market in the world is going to run on Bitcoin. And let me think. There was something else I mentioned on. Yeah, I was on one today when I was posting. So yeah, this quote here was like, it's not how much you make, but how much you don't lose when trading that determines how much money you have at the end of the year. That was a quote in the trading documentary we saw yesterday. Absolutely fascinating. And I said here, I've just realised I have more Bitcoin than Michael Saylor and Grayscale combined. And they said trading is watching the scores and not the game. You know, so this is what we are here as investors. I am explaining to you the fundamentals of the game, how it's going to be played. Shitcoin dirty traders, or just dirty traders in general, all they're doing is sat there looking at price. They're not seeing what's going on in the game. Like, we can see the shots coming. We can see how it's being played. I mean, this is how stupid traders are. I mean, this is quite profound. So I said Bitcoin will restore human intelligence to where it is best utilized instead of being attracted and absorbed by Wall Street. So, you know, again, the reason all these really intelligent people are attracted to Wall Street is because money constantly loses value. And if you're an intelligent person, you're just like, well, actually, because money loses value, I just simply need to make as much money as possible. Whereas, you know, because money loses its value so fast, you have to be ahead of the game. Whereas suddenly when you've got value that's actually, well, money that is maintaining its value, like you know, or actually going up in value, you don't necessarily need to just constantly make more and more and more and more and more, because the value is going up and up and up and up and up. It's not being centralized like it is with fiat currency. Bitcoin will reveal everything. Even high-frequency trading on stock exchanges rigged, and the problem is centrally controlled systems. Bitcoin fixes this. Yeah, that was after watching that documentary. Yeah. And it said how exchanges now no longer have the interests of businesses at the forefront of their minds. Instead, it's profits from trading because the money doesn't work. So this is fascinating. So, you know, an exchange was initially set up in order to help businesses flourish. They're just like, oh, right, well, we want this business to list their shares on our exchange, and hopefully they'll get funding from being listed on an exchange, and they will, you know, thrive and prosper and do well. Whereas now, you know, they're not actually on the side of the businesses. They're just like, look, we just simply want our trading fees, because it's the exchanges that have been taken over by private equity, and they just simply want trading fees. You know, it's just honestly what this world has become. It's disgusting. And again, this was fascinating as well. And I said, billions of dollars flood into markets, adding volatility, filling up in terms of supply and demand, because institutional funds simply lose value if they're held in fiat money. Bitcoin fixes this. So again, in this documentary here, they were saying that, you know, how is it that, you know, after the dot-com bubble, when everybody lost all their money, you know, everybody flooded into the commodities and futures markets, and suddenly all these, like, you know, like billion-dollar investment funds, like, you know, pension companies and all that, you know, they're looking to make money because money loses value. So they're just like, oh, right, well, now that we've market, what other market should we get into and try and mess up? Oh, well, let's try and exploit this one. And then suddenly all these billions flood in, and all these traders who have been, you know, sort of making their money doing whatever it is they were doing, suddenly now have to compete with these huge funds who are just like, well, actually, you know, he's only gonna take 1,000 of you. You know, we'll take 1 billion, so therefore we want even less commission. You know, and all it is profit seeking, because money doesn't maintain. They're like, how can we get rid of this fiat currency? We need to offload this fiat currency as quickly as possible. It is a toxic asset. Well, that's not going to happen anymore. Everything will be kept in money, because Bitcoin will never ever stop going up in value. Even when it's 40 million, you will still be lucky, you know, to find an investment that is better than Bitcoin, even when it's at $40 million per Bitcoin. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. This is what I get excited about. I mean, I'm not even, you know, I'm not really even thinking selfishly about my own wealth. You know, I'm thinking about the benefits that the positive effects this is going to have on the entire world. You know, all the problems that the world has got is all due to money. You know, that doesn't work. It's so ridiculous. But I'd never really thought about it until Bitcoin came along. You know, and then I realized how utterly ridiculous it is and all the problems that it causes. You know, Bitcoin is going to be absolutely amazing. So, Yeah, I've just seen I've been going for 1 hour, 3 minutes. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the show. And as ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there. Joy given. Catch everybody later. Buy BSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and watch the full episode on Streamanity for just 20 cents. Go to www.satoshi.tv. See the link in the description below. Bitcoin, one world, one chain.
Yeah, one vision.